力车啊，我就不知道。忘记我昨天玩到哪？在猜是我要接订单。去。
Heads up, Sam. Distro Center staff's got a favor to ask. Probably best I start from the beginning.
This one's on us. We ordered a part a while back, but it never arrived. The printer needs it to communicate with the chiral network. Mules must have snatched it, caught the porter en route or something.
Mama's added a watchtower schematic to your PCC. You never know when you'll need to recon an area.
Order assigned. Beginning scan. Have a pleasant journey.
Hello?
Keep on keeping on.
这么多奇怪的告示牌
Anybody home?
大家都在这边放告示牌。
Keep on keeping on.
骑车了没？港捷市场
有车，但是听说要电
Weapons
池。
restrictions lifted.
不是要充电吗？
对啊，
好像会教你怎么盖那个充电塔，一堆那个站在地上跟
Scanning bridges ID. Verifying ID. Weapons restrictions lifted.
教我怎么骑车？
嗯，没有吗？还没到。
他
到时候
跟我说要
会教你怎么充电塔。
对啊，说要充电，但没有说要怎么充电。
那应该是下一个，这样再。
Beginning scan. Scanning brick
走
weapons
进来就会变
restrictions lifted.
走路模式，好烦哦。跑起来！这时候好像要跳跟翻滚。
Call it a rule or a habit, but most mules almost always bring stolen shipments home. Find the post box, steal back the cargo. Simple as that. But be careful. These guys are armed. If this goes sideways,
所以这些人根
be
本在
ready
地
to
底
fight.
下，还是根本不在世界上？
什么？你说这些人什么谬
对啊，
误？
你教过我这些。
在地底下。
哦，地下。
对啊，就感觉好像他们不存在，对不对？
没错，那边爽。
根本没有做模型吧？ 只能带有反复。
Looks like a pad.
Keep on keeping on.
Anybody hear me?
Today's a good day.
这个鬼畜一般的。
This one's for you.
Remember, Sam, before you approach the mule drop site, we recommend you use a watchtower to confirm the location of the post box containing our cargo.
OK， 瞭望塔是我要自己盖的东西吗？非常好，我没有带。准备建造机。哇，这个塔超高哎！欧美道理的高哎！
Construction complete.
Drop sites are rarely deserted, so remaining undetected is key. Keep a low profile and move slowly to minimize noise.
变成一个骑行的游戏了。头头换的鞋子，超爽。
Chasing a cargo high. Shame we gotta deal with their bullshit at all. Back in the day, AI did everything. Deliveries were handled by unmanned vehicles and drones. All we had to do was sit back and let them work. It was revolutionary, damn near singularity. No reason for it not to take off, but it didn't. People didn't like it when we took the human element out of the service industry. So, after some consideration, we put it back in. Made jobs no one really needed and gave them to folks who couldn't live without them. And from there, it snowballed. Now we got cults of cargo-chasing crazies who get off on hijacking shipments. Jackal's always on the lookout for the next porter. Make sure you're not him.
Beginning scan. Scanning bridges ID. Verifying ID. Clear. All weapons will remain locked until departure. Cargo verified. Thank you. Decontaminating suit. All clear. Welcome, Sam Porter Bridges.
Time to get that chiral printer in working order. Sorry to push you through so much trouble, but trust me, it'll be worth it. Excellent. The unit doesn't have a scratch on it. Never doubted you'd come through for us.
Sam, how are your shoes holding up? Not too well, I imagine, conditions being what they are out there. Nothing ruins your day like shoes falling apart while you're on the job. Carry on like that, and it's only a matter of time before you injure yourself. I've arranged for boots to be added to your supplies. Bridges standard issue, so they ought to fit you fine. You should always carry an extra pair. But if you forget or run into trouble, you can fabricate another via a terminal at one of our many facilities.
See you around.
Congratulations, Sam. I understand you now have access to a chiral printer. An extraordinarily useful device that can only function because of the manner in which our network utilizes the beach, enabling us to transfer massive volumes of data instantaneously. Since under normal circumstances, such transfers would take hours, if not days, some have speculated that the chiral network might, in essence, be a time machine. That it is transmitting data into the past. Suffice it to say, we have yet to fully grasp the fundamental nature of the network and the beach which we have come to rely on.
所以他们的网络会经过冥滩。
Primitive man's fact.
会
Is it
经过
useful?
冥滩，那之前不都在冥滩
Is
里
it
面？
dangerous? Undeniably so.
因为他
Nevertheless,
说
we have decided that the reward
这个网
outweighs
络
the
建
risk.
起来之后
Furthermore,
啊，
as the
他们
BTs are linked to the beach,
传输
it
大量
stands
资
to
料，原
reason
本
that
几小
further
时、几
study and
天的，
experimentation
可以
could
瞬
be
间
of
完，
considerable benefit.
就有点像是
The same
从
is
未来
regarding you, of course.
把资料传到过去的一个时
Rest
间点，
assured,
所以感觉是
I
瞬
will
间
keep you
完成。
apprised of what I learn. You have my word.
Good work. New order available. Please access...
哎，收件怎么是一个小丑？
那是其他玩家吧？他说要2等。哦，体液手榴弹好重哦。可以做些
全身塞手榴弹会不会爆炸？
跌倒的时候吗？嘣，把自己炸死，超爽。
还是不会？
等级1。所以我应该要解锁到等级2才有办法看。应该还拿到其他的。我觉得进度很难快起来，因为有好多要看哦。我现在还在第2章哎，听说有14章哎，要玩到什么时候？
玩不完啊！那个有生之年，
不行，我这礼拜还有 Pokemon， 还有 Pokemon。埃及人相信人类是由2种元素构成，哈和咖。这个也太难了吧！
Good morning, Sam.
Nice.
EX grenade number 2.
2号弹是什么东西？所以每一个不一样。
That should suffice. Glad to see everyone. The latest in our line of EX grenades. I give you the number 2. As you may have surmised, this model was produced with various extracts refined from your fecal matter. We suspect that your regular consumption of cryptobiotes has led you to excrete certain compounds that may prove especially effective against BTs. If you would like us to produce more, you need only furnish us with the requisite raw materials via your private room's toilet. I look forward to your feedback. EX grenade number 1. Another of our new EX grenades, the number 1. So named because it contains a vaporized extract formulated from your urine. Compared to our first iteration, this EX grenade contains a higher concentration of your fluids, which should make it more effective against BTs. Whenever you avail yourself of your private room's facilities, we will collect the results and produce additional units for your use. So you needn't worry about running out.
Sam, the area around that distro center has produced a significant quantity of chiral crystals. Matter of fact, that's where the chiralium used in your Cupid's internal circuitry came from. They have a range of applications, including equipment fabrication. Bottom line, they're a valuable resource and one you'll want to make the most of. I'll let Hartman explain in more detail, but chiral crystals don't exactly grow on trees. If you see any deposits, you should go out of your way to gather them. Especially since folks with dooms are the only ones that can. Provided they have the necessary equipment, that is. I'll see that it's added to your supplies for this order.
Sam, it's Hartman. Following the discovery of the beach, we not only began to observe heretofore unseen phenomena, but a new type of matter, chiralium. I say new, but it has doubtlessly existed since the dawn of the universe. We believe it was always there, like dark matter and certain particles. Ever present, yet overlooked because we lacked the capacity to see it. Chiralium appears to be unbound by the constraints of physics as we understand them. It can stop time or move contrary to it. On occasion, it even defies gravity. In practical terms, it can stop or even reverse time and causes objects to float. A special cylindrical case is required to collect and store it. Suffice it to say, the procurement of samples is vital to our ongoing research.
That thing you're holding is a crystal collector. Now, as the name suggests, it provides secure storage for any crystals you gather.
Allow me to describe your quarry. Chiral crystals appear gold to the naked eye and are frequently found in formations resembling human handprints. The surrounding rocks and debris tend to float a few feet above the ground. And they are most commonly found in areas with high precipitation. Got all that? Rain, floating rocks, golden handprints. That's your trifecta. Look for these 3 things and you'll find the crystals. If you've been especially observant, then perhaps you already know where to look.
Order assigned. Begin to scan. Have a pleasant journey. Keep on keeping on. Keep on keeping on. Weapons restrictions lifted.
Someone's happy.
Sam, chiral crystals are pretty small and can be difficult to spot with the naked eye. I'd advise you to use your ultradeck to point you in the right direction. If you want to survey a wider area, though, you might consider building a watchtower and relying on its sensors.
Should be nice when it's done.
Construction complete.
There we go. That's a big one. There we go.
跑了这样，路上捡东西。
Beginning scan. Scanning bridges ID. Verifying ID. Clear. All weapons will remain on.
Sam,
Clear.
Cairo crystal deliveries are a little different from the usual. The process is pretty simple, though. Access the delivery terminal to drop off any Cairo crystals you're carrying.
All clear. Welcome, Sam Porter Bridges.
Got some chiral crystals for us? These crystals only form in places with elevated chiralium levels, which makes me wonder if expanding the network had something to do with it. Damn, son. That is a lot of crystals. Maintenance and R&D will both get their fill, looks like.
Excess Cairo crystals can be deposited at any facility. They'll be added to the stores held on site. These local stores include materials that you can draw upon to fabricate equipment as needed.
Oh, before I forget, this is for you.
That's container repair spray for patching up cargo containers. Good for dealing with timefall degradation and all that. Useful stuff if you and your cargo have been through the ringer. We've added it to your supplies list, so it's readily available if and when you need it.
There is a correlation between elevated correllium levels and increased crystal formation. This may well be the result of the network's expansion. You needn't worry though. Local chiral density is still within an acceptable range. If you find any more, be sure to collect it. You'll be well rewarded.
If you come into more chiral crystals, you can submit them at one of our facilities. And you can deposit other resources too, along with any items you don't need. Everything has its value. What we don't use as is can be broken down into components for R&D and other applications.
We've added a bridge schematic to your PCC. The first step is laying the foundation, after which you'll have to supply additional materials to finish the job. Plenty of rivers and canyons could do with a good bridge, you know. Take a stroll across one you built yourself, and I guarantee you'll be glad you made the effort. Give it a try.
Hey, Sam, mind doing me a favor? There's a bridge that needs building. Over a river, just outside that distro center. It's too deep to ford, and we'd like a long-term solution. The foundation's already been laid, and everything required to finish the job should be in storage. All you need to do is carry the remaining materials to the construction area, and use them to complete the bridge. If it turns out there isn't enough there for our needs after all, you'll have to come up with the rest on your own. I know you've got a lot on your plate right now, but remember, this bridge will make your life easier too.
Thank you for your contribution. Beginning scan. Have a pleasant journey.
Okay, Sam. Make your way to the designated construction area for the bridge. The foundation should already be in place. With your help, we'll have the thing finished in no time. There should be a terminal nearby. Access it to submit additional materials. Sam, looks like you found the site. There should be a terminal nearby. Access it to submit additional materials. Bravo, Sam. That bridge should make life easier for a lot of people. You can be sure that every traveler and porter who passes that way will put it to good use. Keep an eye out for other spots that could do with another well-placed bridge.
Beginning scan. Scanning bridges ID. Verifying ID. Clear. All weapons will remain locked until departure.
Keep on cleaning up.
Decontaminating suit. All clear. Welcome, Sam Porter Bridges.
Sam. Now, you've done a fine job expanding the chiral network. But to make the most of it, we'll need to generate more power. We'll have to make a few hops before we can link up the closest city, too. Once this wind farm is part of the chiral network, we'll be able to route the energy it generates through the beach. Unlike traditional transmission methods, nothing is lost. We can provide power to distant regions and utilize facilities there as electrical substations. You're to deliver a key component. Should be finished printing. Take it to the wind farm and get us in business.
Order assigned. Beginning scan. Have a pleasant journey.
Keep on keeping up.
Weapons restrictions lifted.
There we go. Nice. There we go.
还在盖梯子，
超爽！
绳子有这么长，30公分。
走路模拟器啊，强风吹拂，好厉害
！Nice. There we go.
Delivering cargo.
Thank you. With this unit, we should be able to power the distro center via the chiral network. Other places too, if it works. Here's hoping the UCA can put our electricity to good use. Mind if I have a look? Incredible. How'd you get this here? You fly? need now is a connection to the chiral network. Go for it.
Network bandwidth is a limited resource, and every structure you build consumes it. However, as you increase your connection level, the bandwidth available to you will increase as well.
有车库了，
骑车没？
About time we did our part. Thanks again. You know, I heard the rest of your team was wiped out. Makes what you're doing all the more incredible. You're a one-man expedition. I hope Amelie's doing as well as you. Wonder if she made it to Edgenot City yet. It was her that put us in charge of the wind farm. I was with the group bringing up the rear while Amelie led the way. I've never met her in person, but it was an honor to travel with her all the same. When you see her, feel free to tell her I said so, huh?
Sam, got a moment? I ran an experiment with your blood. It seems you were onto something. After dispersing an aerosolized sample of your blood in BT territory, we observed reduced activity. While this is hardly definitive, as we have no other repatriates to whom we can turn for additional testing, it does suggest that the bodily fluids of repatriates are repellent to BTs. Mama had the idea of developing a weapon to test this theory. The prototype should be ready soon, and when it is, we'd like you to test it.
Sam, this is the perfect opportunity. We've almost got the whole region on the chiral network. All that's left is Port Knot City. Return to Capital Knot City so you can pick up relief supplies for Port Knot. By the time you arrive, we can give you the completed prototype in person. One other thing. It's not very often porters get out to that wind farm. While you're there, you should pick up any outstanding orders. No sense coming all the way back here empty-handed if there's work to be done. Have a look at that delivery terminal.
Good work. New order available. Please access delivery terminal for further information.
Supply requests. Submit one if you're in need of...
A bridge link is another way of describing the connection between you and another porter. If you want to forge a powerful bond, consider a strand contract.